10-year anniversary 2023 FESTA with BTS. Let's look into that. Hello everyone, how are y'all doing today? Hi, I am Dee Sparta and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I do put chapter links, so keep in mind if there's certain, you can skip ahead to different areas of the video. See, I hook you up like that, so in case you don't need to hear me rambling about stuff, or if there's certain topics you just want to get straight to, go for it. I don't mind if you skip me talking just to get straight to the reading. Just enjoy yourselves with whatever's your favorite, okay? Wow, I've been doing a series on, the dark side of K-pop, and I know some people were hoping I'd go further deeper into those who passed away, and it's been under circumstances that are suspicious. And if I would get further deeper into that, and I really did not feel comfortable or safe in doing that at this time. Yeah. So I'm just wait. I might tackle certain people in one video and not just try and do a whole bunch. But I really just wanted to get a video out there so that we can honor those who have passed, and to bring awareness to the dangers of being a K-pop idol, both mentally and physically, and how, we've lost some very talented people. Woo! Okay, so, yeah, I will try and get into things a little deeper, but, yeah, it was not the right timing. It didn't feel right to me. I need a vanilla latte, and But right now, what I want to get into, BTS, their FESTA. Last year, I had made a prediction about them announcing a hiatus, splitting up, going apart, being apart, but not being like a permanent, real thing. It was like they're going to be doing their own things. And when they came out in June and during their FESTA and announced this, and some people freaked out thinking they were taking an actual hiatus, which basically this is what's going on. But they thought you weren't sure if they were coming back or not. And yeah. This FESTA, I don't know, there's something bittersweet. Very bittersweet, the energy I get. It's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of missing, because they don't feel complete. They're living on their own now, and both Jin and J-Hope are gone. I think the reason I believe, RM hasn't announced his military yet. This is basically, I'll see if this gets confirmed in the cards, but I think it wasn't just projects that like the song, music that he partnered with in making, but I think it also had to do with FESTA, because he's the leader, and him being there for, to celebrate in the 10-year anniversary. We're probably going to also hear that he's leaving, how soon he's leaving. He's probably going to be in the military by November is what I kind of sensing here. Maybe sooner, but I'm saying between June and October there's going to be stuff for RM. Suga's probably also got an announcement to make. But I think it's going to be a little bit of a bittersweet anniversary. It is sad that their 10-year anniversary, that they are not all together. But let's see what's for BTS and going into 11 years after they're going to be hitting 11 years soon. And so what's coming up with this next year for them? Let's get into that. Well, hello everybody. Okay, remember that this is alleged and for entertainment purposes, and Whew, let's see here. I'm going to put one card down for each member. I'm going to start with RM. Ooh. Jin. Suga. J-Hope. Jimin. Taehyung. Ooh. And Jungkook. He's over here. No, I'll put him over here more. Okay. So, interestingly enough, the Queen of Swords here is reversed. And this was for RM. And this he's feeling there's a bitterness. I think he regrets not having served time sooner when he was younger, and before he knew more what he wanted to do in the world and how he wanted to do things and experience. It's like he feels like he's having just at such a good point in his life where he's becoming more independent and learning, what he wants and appreciating things. And it should be a time for him to settle and start, a family maybe. And it feels like it's being taken from him because he has to put his life on halt. It's not that he doesn't want to serve, but there's this regret that I should have done this sooner. And him questioning his leadership ability with the group. And if he shows that he doesn't really want to go, or he's nervous about all this and how it's going to change his life, and he wants it for the better, he's hoping for the better, but he's very pessimistic right now. He is. He's very, 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 downhearted. He's could be a little defensive. Okay, so Jin got the Hermit. I just did a reading on Jin, and I kept feeling like there's like discussion of more of an isolating of him from the greater popular group and keeping a more eye on him because of what had happened. And I just see that Hermit that just kind of reinforces what I was seeing in that other reading. He's only going to be around a few very, very trusted people that they can, that gets cleared. Now, Suga here. This is the Six of Wands and they're reversed. He has just come off of just his tour was amazing. He really did a great job. And he's been doing well. His music, his album D-Day, I love it. Yeah, of course I have it. It is. Wait, that's face. No, it's right here. See, I do have it. I'm looking. I have already pre-ordered his. Me, my, and what I'm talking about. Their photo shoot. But he's gonna get snubbed for something. And I don't think it's for D-Day, but for his work and other music, it's like getting a snub, not getting that recognition. And it's almost like it's a punishment towards him. People are going to try and portray his shyness as being arrogant. There's going to be someone's going to try and say something, and it's because they're trying to hurt him. I mean, somebody doesn't like Suga, I think, because Suga is speaking out. And because he's been more vocal, and because he's talking like people should be able to vape, smoke, drink if they want. You know, we can't hold idols to these crazy standards of not living, not doing these things that other people normally do. And this fear of hiding it. And I think someone's going to try and punish him for this. And get snubbed for his work. This is, just watch out for him. He's put himself out there. He needs a big circle of protection right now. Now, J-Hope, we have the Page of Cups here. And it's reversed. And this breaks my heart. This hurts me. Because, you know, he's at a very vulnerable emotional point right now. He's always been hope to others. He's always been able to smile. He's always been the cheerleader, the one encouraging others, and so supportive of all the, you know, the 7 guys of ARMY. And there is this sadness, though, because he's disappointed and he's afraid to show it. And he's really insecure because he's like, can I have moments where I'm disappointed, I'm upset? Am I going to let people down because I'm expressing these darker feelings of mine? Yeah, he's very worried, and because of what happened to Jin, it's making him a little insecure of like, can I trust everyone? He's been very trusting of people, and I think he's like having these issues right now of trust. Okay, now Jimin, the Hangman here is reversed. I know fans are trying to get a day together and come out, and because they feel like Billboard and the music industry here, you know, outside of South Korea is pretty much fucking over Jimin and BTS and time again. And what happened with his album and his song being top, and all of a sudden they're like, oh no, we adjusted how we tabulate purchases. What? Yeah, there's some crazy shit. And so here he's being looked upon as a martyr. But I see him letting go of stuff, and you know, he's always sacrificed himself for others. And I hope that he changes this around, and you know, he realizes that the bigotry in the music industry is being noticed even more so. It's like calling attention to it. It's always been there, but to actually call more attention to it. You know, K-pop doesn't get the respect that other genres do, and that kind of hypocrisy is fucked up, okay? These idols, they work their asses off. They sacrifice so much, and they are so talented. And to disregard it because you're like, well, I don't think K-pop music deserves to be next to this, you know, an Ariana Grande, you know, I mean, it's bullshit. And Jimin is bringing that awareness. You know, it hurt him, but it's like, okay, maybe, you know, before Billboard or someone does something again to knock down a K-pop idol, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, maybe, you know, with V here, I'm worried about the dude. I really am. Because this is the Two of Cups. And this usually means a breakup of some kind. And it's hard. Because there's just, it could be a lot of tension right now. In a relationship he's in. And it's putting him and this other person in a really bad situation, and it's like, do I fight for this, or should I just cave in and give up? Now we have Jungkook, the Page of Wands. That's interesting because he is a fire sign, you know, rising fire sign, as we know, and moon sign is fire sign. Now, he does have the grounding as a Virgo, as his sun sign, but this, you know, the Page of Wands is youthful, fiery action energy. He's getting excited about something. There's like, he wants to explore freedom. Go somewhere where nobody's going to know his name. Nobody's going to know him, be able to recognize him spot on. Where he could just be freedom and exploring. He is going to be, I'm excited for him. There's this youthful, like, adventurous sense of adventure. Like, you know what, there are things I've always wanted to do, and I want to be able to get out there and do it, and I'm tired of being held back. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here for each individual. Ooh, maybe that breakup has to do with him wanting to leave BTS. So that he could do this. Maybe that's what the breakup is. I just know there's a lot of tension and a lot of decisions that they're struggling with, everyone. Let's see the group as a whole. What can I see here? Moving on. We have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. That's a mouthful here. Okay, so this energy here is it's transition. It's leaving behind stuff. It's moving on. It's problems finally being resolved and smooth going, you know, making a necessary change. I could see people relocating, moving. I think Jungkook definitely wants to move. Because he doesn't feel safe in his home. Obviously, stalker here. Say something, just that person is batshit crazy, and the death threats, that's fucked up shit. Yeah, I swear, okay? That's how I feel. I'm pissed. You know what? My eyes just, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but one eye's high up, one eye's down. That's because I'm very emotional right now about this. So I do see a big another transition happening for BTS. Okay, so with the Five of Cups here, it's reversed. So there's a lot of emotions, going on here, but once again, this card is about, as you can see, this person here is they're kind of, do I go forward? I'm looking, do I go forward, or what's going on? Do I pay attention behind me? And with this reverse, this is if it was upright, I would say someone's grieving, but this is not. This is more of accepting. This is having no more regrets. This is having hope. This is moving on. Once again, we're dealing with moving on. They are moving on. There's changes coming on. these other two cards came out. That's interesting. Another 5, but it's the 5 of Pentacles. And, you know, with this reverse, this is like the end of hardship. This is overcoming adversity. So they're moving on. Is going to bring a lot of recovery, a lot of healing. There's things that they've had to work through as a group, together and as individuals, and they are able to still, even though they each have a different idea of what they want, they still have learned how to respect each other and accept that some want to do this and some want to do this, and we have to respect everybody. I have to respect all their decisions, and that makes them strong. The strength card here, boom, because I think they're going to find the strength in them and the courage and the conviction to come out and not hide. They're moving on, is they're going to be saying goodbye to some things in their lives, and maybe, yeah. So the 6 of Wands, and she's upright for this reading. That's cool. The 6 of Wands, you see this is victory. This is getting awarded achievements. And you know what? 10-year anniversary, that is a fucking victory for a K-pop group. And in that 10 years, what they've accomplished is pretty amazing. And so they're going to be celebrating this. They're going to realize, you know what? We can be nostalgic. We can think of the other times and all the hard work. But just because we move on and do our own, and, you know, have our own lives, we still are BTS. And we still, you know, are going to celebrate each other's achievements. Now, this other card that fell down is the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords, you know, if it was upright, I'd be like, ooh. But this is, you know, this is an end to suffering. This end to this hopelessness. This is reaching out. And then we have the Star. And the Star, she's a beauty. The Star in the major arcana is, it's an air sign, okay? It's Aquarius energy. This is all about healing and rebuilding. This is hope. This is a spiritual love for one another. That, you know, there's been fights and arguments going on, but there's too much love and respect. Even if there's disappointment in what someone else is, you know, wants to do, it's still, they're able to rebuild. They're going to be able to rebuild. It's like, you know what? Just because we walk away from each other right now and we have our own lives doesn't mean we can't ever get back together again. We don't have to be in this, you know, we don't have to stay under high big hit labels. We can do it internationally, but wherever we go, we're still going to be able to come back together. And that hope is what is helping them come to terms with what they're going to be announcing during FESTA. And here's the Wheel of Fortune, and baby, she's upright. That makes a big smile here, because this is good luck. There's going to be some good fortune, unexpected, you know, karma is coming at them in a good positive way. This is Jupiter energy. This is fire. Jupiter, if you're not familiar with what the planet Jupiter stands for, what it is, it's fire energy. It rules over Sagittarius and Pisces. So it's like fire and water here. But it's all about having luck, and it's also about faith. Okay? And that's why the Wheel of Fortune, which is about luck, and faith is, represent Jupiter. It represents Jupiter energy. And I really think, I see something big happening for J-Hope. I can't help it, but there is just something I am sensing for J-Hope. We're going to be hearing more. I think he's going to be making some huge strides. And I look forward to seeing what he's going to do in the military. I think when he comes, I think we might have some videos of Jin and J-Hope that were recorded previously. So I think there's been a lot of talk before, when Jin came back on vacation just before J-Hope left. There's been a lot of talk that they've been discussing before, and it's kind of like, we have to settle this right here, right now. Because this is the last time we're all going to be together before June, when is our anniversary, and Army's expecting stuff. Army's wants to know what's going on with us, what's happening with the new year, and we're going to see something. I really do think there's going to be, there might even be music involved. I don't know, just there's something sneaky. We're going to get a present. Definitely, as Army. When I say we, I mean Army. Yeah, I am Army, okay? I don't know if you've ever noticed that I often wear this ring for BTS on my pinky. just deal with it, I'm an old gal and I know what I like. But yeah, I think this is going to be an emotional festa. Last year was hard, but I think there's just a bittersweetness this coming up, but also just appreciating all that they have achieved. And it's time to, appreciate what has happened, but not hang on to the past. Let go, move forward with these men, and supporting whatever they end up doing. So there you go. We got that video done. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope, if you don't know much about BTS, I highly suggest you listen to their music. Their stuff, their older music, the newer stuff, even if you don't know Korean, you still appreciate their talent and their music and the songs that aren't these English. I know there was some concern about when they were doing more English speaking, music. RM really didn't want to feel pressured in doing something like that, but I think COVID changed things and our views. We all started looking at things a little differently, and it's changed all of our lives. We are not the same people as we were. It's hard to believe that, from 2019 to now, it's like 4 years, 5 years, and so much has changed in society and in our own personal lives. And it makes you look at things a little differently than you used to. And I see that very much so. So I think, enjoy. You can enjoy music. I mean, I listen to lots of German music, and I don't know German, but I really enjoy what I'm listening to. So, seriously, you just open up, try it out. You might like it. Anyway, folks, hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you look forward to FESTA as much as I am. Man, I am counting down the days, and, yeah, I do play BTS Island. You could find me on there. You can. Especially with the new you could go to certain public areas and hang out. I love it. It's fun. But yeah, you'll see it. You could find I'm findable there. I even have our own little group. You guys are all quiet, my little team, but I don't mind. I don't even think they realize that I'm some old woman here playing along with them. But yeah, that's it. That's why I like the game. It's fun. It's relaxing. But yeah, try and find me. So folks, if you haven't subscribed already, please do hit the like button, comment, tell me what your thoughts are, what's going on with BTS, what you'd like to see in future videos. Let me know. If you want to become a Patreon, I have information down below. You can always go to my website, dsparta.com, and you can find everything, all the ways to reach me, how to, be part of my Patreon. You can even just join this. If you join the membership of this channel, you will have the access to my Discord server. And I'm going to tell you, it's a safe, fun place to be able to talk about, well, we talk about K-pop, we talk about news, there's different rooms for different things, but yeah, and it's a whole lot of fun. I'll tell you that. So yeah, you do get that access, and hey, you get to know me a little bit more. I am a little bit more open in how I talk. I use Discord a lot. You'll see if you join my Discord server, you would see how long I've had that account. So yeah, I'm not some noob. But anyway, oh man, I feel just this nostalgic bittersweetness, and I hope everything goes well for BTS. I just want the best for these men. They've given so much to all of us, haven't they? We need to let them go, let them enjoy life, and look forward to them coming back and bringing great music. So, folks, remember, be kind to yourself, and be kind to others. I love you, and I'll see you around.